Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Once again, this is yours truly. Today, we will be discussing about Oshinoko. Oshinoko has been on my timeline for several hours and actually days. Actually days, to be honest. I'm checking Twitter and there's so many people are actually literally and genuinely complaining about Oshinoko, and I don't know why. I don't know why it is happening right now. And here we are. I saw Chibi Reviews post the video titled Oshinoko Fallen Off as a Manga. Dude, to be honest, and there is a thumbnail. You see the thumbnail. The thumbnail is domestic girlfriend France, Oshinoko, and Na Adwin. We will be discussing what is about Oshinoko right now, and we will also be discussing what is wrong about Oshinoko right now. We will also be discussing what could be the better way for Oshinoko to do this. I don't know why. Dude, we will know it with a video of Chibi here, and hopefully we could actually
A lot of fans of Oshinoko
could actually dissect what happened here. Me personally, I've never read the manga of Oshinoko. Never ever ever. I just watched 3 episodes anime season 1 of Oshinoko, and then after that I stopped watching. But yeah, let's see what is happening here in Oshinoko and discuss why are the fans, some of the fans actually literally genuinely angry. Some of them are actually just calling out Oshinoko some kind of incest or something like that. Let's see about it. Hey you, yes you, watching this. Before we continue craving more anime and chill games content, join me live nearly every day on Twitch at twitch.tv/BobbyFoes and follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/BobbyFoes. Both links are in the description, plus subscribe to my YouTube channel for more anime related content. Don't miss out. Hit the subscribe right now. Subscribe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Subscribe.
A lot of fans of Oshinoko has now been saying that Oshinoko has fallen off. And personally,
fallen off.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Because in terms of the conversation and the discourse that has been surrounding the series, and hell, even yesterday, Oshinoko as a series in Japanese was trending worldwide on social media.
Dude, if if your series is actually trending worldwide in media and it's all because of incest, it is a proof that Oshinoko's popularity is so big, 100%. And if it is just a media, that is some kind of not popular, this should not be blowing up. It says here, we have proof, dude, in Twitter and everything, in media, dude, it blows up. Meaning to say, Oshinoko's chapter right now, I don't know what kind of chapter is it, is blowing up right now and being interested, and there's so many people that are actually discussing about it, if it is good or not. Which is good for the manga itself, because it's become popular. I don't know if this is a negative or a positive, but dude, the thing here is that it's gaining popularity. That's the main thing. It's gaining its popularity.
I think that the series has necessarily fallen off. I think that in general, it is probably more popular than it has ever been. And I think
Jib, that is big Chibi, because that is because of the topic that they actually have in Oshinoko, and everyone is actually everyone that knows Oshinoko almost discussing about this. And the thing here is that so many people in Twitter, not only Twitter but actually outside Twitter, have their own opinions on it. And dude, I know that Ruby and Aqua, to be honest, some kind of there's some kind of incest is going on in them. And as far as I know, since the first episode, dude, since the first episode of Oshinoko, it has been says that the girl is actually has some kind of crush or in love with the doctor. To be honest, she actually says that, as far as I know, please quote me if I'm wrong, please. As far as I know, what do you call this? That she wants to marry him, 100%. He wants to marry him, 100%. So, and then, dude, if you compare Oshinoko to Yosugura no Sora no Suyuga no Sora, I totally forgot the name, dude, totally forgot. And then you compare it to some kind of incest, incest main plot animes, and then you compare it to no, dude, Oshinoko is not not just an incest anime. There is so many plot points in Oshinoko, and you will just brand it as an incest anime, dude. You are not reading or watching Oshinoko as a whole. You need to watch it or read it as a whole, dude. It is not all about incest, dude. Literally and genuinely, dude. There's so many plot points in Oshinoko that it actually talks about so many topics, especially in the how about the internet side, what are the mental health of the actor and actresses, all the social media influencers, what they're doing, etc., dude, behind the camera. You know what I mean? There's so many topics in Oshinoko that has been discussed, and you will just brand it as an incest anime. Dude, are you okay? And then in the first place, to be honest, it is just a fiction. Dude, it is a fiction. And then some people are actually watching Game of Thrones, and it's okay to them. And why Oshinoko is not? It is just a fiction, dude. Literally and genuinely. But yeah, I get it, dude. It is not a good argument that no, dude. Yeah, it is just a fiction, so you should not. Dude, the thing here is that if you're doing it in real life, you have mental illness, dude. And as far as there are some kind of people are actually like that. I don't know why people like incest, but well, I will just respect them, dude. I'll just respect them. Anyways, I just want to ask, is there any religion actually just okay with incest? I don't know. If there is a religion, I respect you. I don't really care if you want it to, literally and genuinely. But yeah, let's just continue this.
Big reasons for that is because the discussion topics of what's been happening in the latest chapters of the manga. And so today, I want to talk about just the recent events of Oshinoko.
Let's go.
Talk about some
Let's break it down, baby.
Some valid criticisms, but also trying to defend some elements of the new direction the story is taking. Well, not really new direction, but more or less kind of reestablishing something that has been set up since the very beginning of the story. So if you do not want to be spoiled, for instance, if you're not up to date with
I don't really care, Chibi. Just go on, baby. Just go on. Let's go. You can do it.
Or you don't want to hear about anything that's potentially happening for the next chapter because leaks have been out, I don't recommend you continue onward with this video. But if you do not...
Yeah, true. All the people who are watching this, please do not watch this if you don't want spoilers and everything else, dude. Me personally, even though I've never read the manga of Oshinoko, and I've just 3 episodes Oshinoko, dude, and you just stop it, dude, I don't really care. Just go on with it, dude. Just go. I want to know more. There's so many information that I'm still not yet know about this, and I want to know more.
And you want to continue watching?
I'm interesting. This might be an interesting topic.
Things when it comes to this video.
Let's go.
So, from what I can gauge, just from my tweets I made yesterday with this tweet and also this tweet, I've come to the conclusion the community is half and half. Like, half the community is very happy with the developments of what's happening with Ruby and Aqua, and the other half just outright hate it, and dropping the series, etc. And I'm just gonna play devil's advocate here.
Dude, there is only one plot point in the story, and you drop it. Well, that's okay. I don't really care if you want to drop it. But just think about it, dude. Just think about it before you drop it. Is it really that the big difference? Is it really that, really that important to the plot of the story? Just because there's some kind of incest and you drop it? If that's the case, yes. Okay, if you say yes, then okay, I respect it. If no, why did you drop it? Why did you drop it? Is the story all about incest? If so, please say let me know why. Why? They have different they have different souls. In the first episode, like I mentioned, it has been established in the first episode, literally and genuinely, and eventually it will happen for sure. And if you didn't even see that since the episode 1, dude, there might be some kind of skill issue there. Then just kidding, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I understand you might not be able to see that in episode 1, and you're still hoping that it could not go to that route, but it will go to that. It might go to that route. There will be some kind of possibility because it has been established since episode 1. If it has been established since episode 1, you should be expecting it could go to that route, or it might not go to that route. Regardless of what would be the results, you should be ready. Or what would be the result? If you are not ready to that, then I guess you should quit. And then that's fine, and I don't really care. It is just that, yeah, I understand you quit and all, but dude, do you really need to, you know, there's so many people actually posting it here and down. Do you need to do that? And yeah, I get it that you are just expressing yourself and everything else, dude. I understand, but you should also understand there are so many people actually has their own opinion. And if ever, for example, people actually, you know, in the public space are actually arguing with you about your opinion, then expect so many people will actually go to you, and then do not say that. Anyways, do that. They just
say, you know,
if you post it in public, okay, and it should be discussed in public. That's what I want to say.
I'm on both sides. I can understand why people would be uncomfortable and not like the developments with Aqua and Ruby. It makes, yeah, I can understand that completely.
We can understand it 100%.
But I also can understand the other side of people basically saying that this has been happening in the story. Why does it upset you so bad? Because
you shouldn't be surprised. To be honest, you shouldn't be surprised because there might be yes, it might not happen, but there is a possibility. Dude, and dude, many people actually watching Game of Thrones and actually just okay with it. Why are you not okay with Oshinoko to be like that? Even though in the first place it has been established, dude. There might be a possibility if you think about it, right? I don't know, man. Maybe it is just that some kind of personal, you know, moral and personal philosophy, belief. So if that's the case, that there will be some kind of incest or something like that in your media for entertainment, then you should quit. I think you should quit to read and do not read anymore if you wanted. But if you say that it is just bad argument that you say that Oshinoko is only an incest anime because of some one kind of plot point, dude. Have you read the manga? That's the question. Have you read the manga? Have you watched the manga, the anime? That's the question. It is just unfair. It is kind of. I know that fair and unfair is kind of subjective, and it is all depends on the people's perspective. And being you know, it might be unfair to me, and it might be unfair to me, and it might be fair to you, and that's what I'm saying, dude. It is subjective, being fair and unfair, but me personally, it might be unfair to others and say it that Oshinoko is just an incest anime. That is literally and genuinely unfair, because if you read the manga, dude, you will know that it is not an incest anime, dude. It is not focuses. It is not the main focus of the manga, dude.
Chapter 1 of the story pretty much establishes that this is what would have happened eventually once Sarina and Aqua basically were to meet once again after they were reborn and know who each other was. It was bound to happen, because I mean,
hey, look at this. This is what I'm saying, dude. I love you, Doc. Marry me. Stop it. I'll get cancelled. What the heck? Literally and genuinely, I get cancelled.
Literally confessed to him in chapter 1, and then he literally said he would.
You moral is too bad. I'll consider it when you are 16. They have actually an agreement. 16, huh? Doc, you're meanie. It's realistic plan, right?
Marry her. Like, he would consider it and marry her once she gets of age. So, all things considered, the establishment of Aqua and Ruby potentially having romantic feelings or getting together has been there since chapter 1. So this isn't necessarily something completely left field that came out of nowhere in the manga of Oshi no Ko.
True.
So anyone that remembers the first chapter definitely is going to be like, yeah, this is just makes sense. It was gonna happen eventually. Now, once again, it's completely fine to have criticisms and stuff and not like this development, and I'll talk about that in a second. But overall, in terms of content, it has been established since the very beginning.
It is just people are forgetting. There's so many things happen in Oshinoko and they actually forget it. And they actually root. I understand there's so many people root for their best girls. For Aqua, 100%, dude. But dude, Aqua is a deranged person. He has mommy issues, dude. Literally and genuinely, dude. Aqua has a mommy issues. He has some kind of, I don't know, man. I could feel that. I've just watched 3 episodes of Oshinoko. I've never read the manga, to be honest. And I could feel that he has some kind of problem in his mental state. I don't know, man. But still, dude. But still, he's a very cool guy. Very, very cool guy. I understand. He's a very cool guy. He's very, very, very smart guy. 100%. But the thing here is that he has mommy issues. I don't know, man. But yeah. True.
Now, I personally don't think, like I said, that the series has fallen off, because the discussion around this series is ridiculous. I saw so many people that don't even talk about manga and anime commenting on this yesterday. And I think that says enough. That, you have even people that are jumping into the discourse, the conversation, that are clout chasing, obviously, to discuss things they have nothing or know nothing about within the manga. For instance, people that don't even read the series, people that don't watch the anime, are diving into the convo and trying to clout chase and rage bait.
Oh, I see. I get it. Because it's popular. I see. They need cash, dude. They need money in order for them to their posts will go more engagement. You know what I mean? More engagement, more money. Oh my goodness, these people is actually using Oshinoko just to have more engagement and have more money. What the heck, dude? Okay. Did they actually just what do you call this? Creating drama? What the heck? Drama baiting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I'm actually questioning it. If you actually question or actually, saying, oh my goodness, incest in Oshinoko, I will drop the series, it's all about incest. If you say about that, I just want to ask you, have you read the manga? Literally and genuinely? Have you watched the anime? Literally and genuinely, and you just pointed out that it is incested? Oh, they're just creating engagement, I think. I see now. They want money. Oh my goodness, this dude is actually smart. They're creating drama, dude. What the heck?
Not right now.
And the good thing is the good thing about here is that it creates popularity of the series, dude. Many people will check out Oshinoko now. Wow. I don't think it's and many people will be interested why. The thing here is that you branded it in a wrong way, because it is not all about incest, dude. And it gives some kind of bad. I would not say bad, because there's so many people actually okay with that. There's so many people. There's some people will okay with that, but I wouldn't say bad. It's just that what do you call this? What do you call this? It is just that I don't know, man. I don't know English. Anyways,
let's get into those genuine criticisms.
Okay.
So, if we're wanting to really criticize the whole developments of the manga, what's been happening as of late with Aqua and Ruby, one big criticism that does need to be talked about is the overall pacing. And I've seen this complaint already happen a few times, like people have mentioned it in my comments for my videos, I've seen it on Twitter, and so I'm kind of just going to be rehashing what some others have said online, but it is still very valid criticism that I completely agree with and does need to be talked about. I think the pacing of the manga is a little bit, I want to keep it blunt, Like, the final arc's pacing could be a lot better.
Hey, you motherfucker. Just kidding, okay? Just kidding. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave like and comment below. You motherfucker rats. Just kidding. Your support means everything to me. Just, I want to let you know, your support is actually, means to me a lot. Now back to the video.
I'm not saying that the series is bad. I'm not saying that. I'm not.
I just wanna ask, is the pacing, dude, everyone who watch or read the manga, let me know in the comments below. Is the pacing in Oshinoko is fast to the point that it wants to end? Is that what you feel when you are reading the manga? I want to know the comments below. I don't know what is happening in the manga, to be honest. If Chibi actually says that there's some kind of problem in pacing and not he is not the only one who is actually complaining about it, I think it is actually a real issue. And that is a good criticism, to be honest. And if you will criticize a manga, Oshinoko, and says because it's just incest, dude, that is not a good criticism. It's just your own. That is just your own perception. That is your own opinion. And actually it will not help the manga to improve. To be honest, literally and genuinely, because as mentioned here in the video, it has been established since episode 1. So your criticism of having no incest, dude, it is just that it is just you know, nonsense. It is nonsense. If you will give a good criticism, it should have an improve. It should have a good criticism wherein it could improve the manga itself, and which is the pacing. I want to know if it is really fast. Is it really fast or not? Or is it just so slow?
It's very clear with Mingo's like style, what they're doing with Oshinoko, that, you know, this is the final arc, as we know. This is the final saga, the final arc of the story, and there's a lot of plot points before this arc started to happen, you know, that needed to be settled. I mean, hell, the very main villain, you know, Aqua and Ruby's father, you know, really didn't have...
Actually, they still didn't even find the father, dude. Literally, genuinely. What the heck? Okay.
Any development or any information known about him until this arc, which was very underwhelming for a lot of people, and it makes a lot of sense.
Or they actually find it for their father. To be honest, it's been a long series right now, and I could see that they actually find the father.
Because
for sure,
you know, you think that the final villain would already have had a lot more, you know, interaction within the story, not have been introduced to him and not really know who it is, etc. All these different little things.
Oh, they actually not yet introduced? Okay, so the father is actually the villain. I see.
But it didn't happen literally until the final arc. And I think that, you know, it's very disappointing because there could have been a lot more setup and establishment to some things within the story. And the same thing could be said for Aqua and Ruby's relationship and what's been going on here. Because prior to all these events now with Sarina or Ruby being gushy and all that over, you know, Aqua, we saw her really not liking Aqua because of the whole thing with Ide revealing private information, all that, you know, really upset Ruby. Makes a lot of sense. But the big point of the matter is that there was a complete whiplash. Once she found out who he really was, she got all gushy over him, and then she, you know, wanted to kiss him, be with him, etc. Makes sense, yeah, but there could have been a lot more establishing moments prior to this arc of Aqua and Ruby's relationship deepening and developing. Yeah, there was many moments that showed some scenes with them, but there could have been a lot more moments of them reminiscing about the past, maybe in the darkness of, like, you know, oh, what would have happened if, like, you know, Sarina was still around and she married the doctor/sensei, you know, what things would have been different. We could have seen a lot more establishing moments throughout the story with that, but we really didn't within the manga of Oshinoko. The same can be said for Aqua as well, to get more of a perspective on this whole event that's been taking.
Dude, to be honest, I wanna... When I first watched Oshinoko, I want Aqua to be with the red girl. I don't know. I totally forgot the name of the red girl. But Aqua actually has some mommy issues, and I don't know how well the red girl will handle that. And I know that the red girl is kind of mature, but the mommy issues of Aqua is actually in the next level. Next level.
Place within the story. So yes, one of the big fundamental flaws I think that this whole section has is the pacing. There could have been a lot more gradual development within the story for this, and I think that...
Oh, it is fast. Okay, I get it. So there's so many plot points that need to establish before this happen. So many things that need to resolve or something like need to be discussed. You know what I mean? Since this is the final arc, this is the final saga. So okay, I can understand that. So that is actually pretty reasonable to Chibi and to the others actually complaining about the pacing. That is actually pretty reasonable because this is the final saga. So there should be some kind of you know, sorry, resolution to the other problems that has been established here in the manga before it goes to the literally generally final saga. And it could actually worries you, and then and it could actually be the story could be more convoluted if it will end in a note that there are so many questions that is not answered, or if those questions will be answered and right away simultaneously with the conflict itself at the end. And it's very convoluted if that's the case, and it will be good if it will be answered and established first before, you know.
That's one of the big reasons why people are very upset and against the development of this, is because it feels like such a major contrast or whiplash in comparison to what has been happening within the story. Even though it clearly was established back in chapter 1 that this was bound to happen eventually, with Sarna basically saying, "Marry me." So
yeah, if you actually read or watch it since episode 1, you will understand it. Yes, right? People, I can understand that the people actually thinking it is kind of not good, and they're just, oh, it's a whiplash, dude. You know what I mean? It doesn't even have any hint that there will be an incest in this story, and why is there incest? Dude, I can understand people thinking like that because they totally forgot what happened in the previous episode. It is just that, you know, some people actually just thinking, oh, it might not happen, right? Still hoping that it will probably not happen, even though there will be a possibility that will happen since episode 1 established it. And yeah, I can understand that, but still, dude, if your argument is just saying that no, Oshinoko is just an incest anime, dude, have you already read the manga? Have you watched the manga and just say that to other people, dude? Literally and genuinely, dude. And then you will just, you know, push it. Do you want to die on that hill? Just kidding.
even if it was established, there could have been a lot more in between to develop it and make it feel better paced. Now, I do want to say something. Akka and Mingo are not trying to say that this relationship, if it really does fully happen, is healthy. And I think if there is one thing that has remained very consistent...
To be honest, yes. Because there's only one person that could literally and genuinely probably understand Aqua more. And that is her. Because she knows her before they become Aqua and Ruby. Literally and genuinely, dude. Literally and genuinely.
Consistent with Oshinoko is that the relationships are consistently toxic. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean, we gotta just look at the track record of relationships.
Okay, I think this will come, and I'm calm. They joke. Just kidding. And I'm coming. No. I'm just kidding. So I think the sport is actually spoil area. So if you want to go out, so go out, please. To be honest, since this episode this video started, is kind of spoiler. But you will not escape some kind of information in Twitter, so I guess you know there's some kind of incest in Oshinoko, dude. Literally and genuinely, are you upset on that? Are you upset? Let me know in the comments below. But I think Chibi actually here might point out some kind of story plot in the manga. So if you do not want it to hear, so go. Okay, go. If you want to hear it, so let us hear it.
Relationships. I mean, hell, let's start off with Ai's relationship. You know, the father of Aqua and Ruby.
Oh yeah.
She fell in love at an early age. She had children before she was an adult. And
yeah, if you think about it, their father is a pedophile. Their father is a pedophile. If you think about it, dude, what the heck, dude? Yeah, true. I just, if you think about it, yeah, true.
And then she died and got killed by him. I mean, that's almost as toxic as you could pretty much get. Then we have the whole situation with Aqua Ruby's father pretty much getting done in by a PDF file. Like, it just, yikes! Like,
oh really? There is a separate discussion about that in the manga? What the heck, dude? Literally, genuinely, dude. What the heck, dude? Okay, this is interesting. This is I wanna read now, Oshinoko, dude. I wanna know more. What is this, dude? I'm interested, dude. What the heck? Okay.
Straight up yikes. So like got that. Then, you know, we have the whole stuff with Akane and Aqua, and they're both psychopaths. Like, they're not good for each other. They're really not. Then
Akane and Aqua. Oh, Akane is the red girl, right? Oh, that is more interesting, dude. They are both psychopaths. I see.
and we have Kana. Kana is not necessarily
Oh no, that's not Akane. Akane is the blue hair. Am I tripping here? Kana is the red hair.
completely right.
Kana is really good. Oh my goodness, Kana is kind of cute, dude.
And Aqua really isn't, and Kana's too good for Aqua, so
True.
she shouldn't even be with him. She would be ruined by Aqua if they were to get together, so that shouldn't happen. That
If you think that way, yeah, it could be.
would be completely toxic as a relationship. She would, you know, be ripped apart by Aqua. And then Ruby and Aqua's relationship, obviously, the low-hanging fruit, they're siblings. Yeah, I mean, on top of that, you know, it's just with their whole connection in the past, with the relationship to Ai and all that, and everything going on, the murder plot, or to get back at their father, all these different type of things, the relationship would not necessarily be healthy either. So every relationship within the story, pretty much, has just been outright toxic. It is not healthy, and Akka and Mingo have demonstrated this, that they're not trying to glorify it and say that it's a good thing. It has always been demonstrated as something that is really bad. So I do want to point out, even if we have these lovey-dovey moments that are like, you know, trying to be cutesy or like established discussion, it's not still being presented in a very good light. It is still undertones of it very messed up and very unhealthy and toxic. That is something that does need to
I
be
could
mentioned
understand
in
it.
genuine defense to what has been happening within the story. Now, obviously, this could change depending on how Akka and Mingo write this, but we'll see where that goes. However, the point I'm trying to make is Oshinoko, overall, it has been pretty good. I think
True, I get it. It is pretty good. It is actually doing good. There's no problem in it. And those people are actually just saying that Oshinoko is actually just an incest story, incest plot point, incest or something like that, dude. They didn't even read the manga. They didn't even watch the anime, dude. Literally and genuinely just wants engagement. More engagement, more engagement in your post, dude. More popularity on that, dude. More money, baby. Drama bait, baby. Drama bait. Let's go. And I can respect it. I could respect it if you want it, dude. I could expect it, but dude, it is just unfair to say, dude. Me personally, I think it is unfair to say that a whole series is an incest story if it's not, literally, and just it is been established, dude. It could happen, and people actually do not want to accept it because they have their own beliefs, their own, you know, their own beliefs and personal morals that they want to stick with, which is okay. I respect it. And if you want to stop to read the manga or watch the anime because of it, it is completely fine. Doesn't matter, dude. Just stop doing it. Stop watching it. And then it is just unfair that you post a post saying that this manga is just incest because for you didn't even count so many plot points that you like. Dude, you will not read the manga or anime or watch the anime at this point if you didn't even like it. If you didn't even like some of the plots or that happened Oshinoko, dude. It is really unfair to say that you brand it as a whole as an incest, dude. That is unfair, dude. Dude, you need to think about it. And then first of all, it is just a fiction, dude. Literally and genuinely, dude. A fiction is a fiction, and dude, and I get it, dude, that it is kind of not a good argument saying that it's a fiction, but still, dude, if you think about it, it's still a fiction, dude. And what about Game of Thrones? Why people actually okay with it? If you're not okay with Game of Thrones, then you just stop it and you didn't even watch it, then okay, totally fine. Don't really care, dude. Just stop watching it. Stop reading it if you are not okay with this kind of plot, and just stop it. And then Do not post
that
anything
it
if
makes
you
sense why
want.
people would
Unless if you want to farm bait, drama bait, you know what I mean? If you want to farm engagement, then I guess I can respect it. Just say that you want to farm engagement, dude. Literally and genuinely. So that we know it, dude.
drop the series thanks to the
You're just using this kind of drama or this kind of topic just to farm engagement. Oh,
developments, but I think
Oh.
those that, drop
Okay.
it really weren't paying attention to the themes that were set up in the first chapter. I think most people are dropping the series are mega fans that probably really like, let's say, Akane or Kana, and they want them to win. It makes sense. Anytime you have like a romance type story, they're gonna have shippers that are just gonna be
True,
very
100%.
upset.
I may personally want to ship people. I don't really care what people think about it. I want to ship them, baby. And I like to ship them. I have my own preference as well.
I mean, once again, I'm a Kana person. I like Kana. She's my favorite. If anyone
Oh really, dude? What the heck, dude? Let's go, kinda for the win, but still kinda. You are in love with a mommy issue mommy issue boy. What the heck, dude? you're very good child, smart child, dude. Oh my goodness, you should be together with someone that is actually just normal, dude. If you think about it.
I would want to see happy, like to get with anyone, would be Kana. But I don't think she should get with Aqua. I'm just gonna be completely blunt. So, if anyone, honestly, Ruby and Aqua. That's who I ship technically. They are meant for each other. They're both toxic. The story began with them. It'd be perfect, honestly.
To be honest, it is really perfect to have Ruby and Aqua together, because in the first place, before they born in these bodies, they know each other. They already know. I understand they didn't even know each other, and then eventually know it when they actually talk about it. I don't know, man. It could be some kind of plot points that already happened, because to be honest, literally and genuinely, Ruby will not be this kind of girl to Aqua if she didn't even know that he is the doctor. For sure. You already know at this point. She already know at this point that she is the doctor. And yeah. So what about it? What do you think about it, dude? What do you think about it? Do you have any issues? Do you have any questions that you want to arise? Or do you have your own opinion, dude? Just post it, dude. Just post it here. Let discuss it, baby. Let me know in the comments below. I know there may be some kind of issues or problems of what I have talked about, and some kind of errors, baby, that need to be corrected. Let me know in the comments below. I am actually open to I'm actually open for criticism and all. I don't really care if people actually criticize me. I just want to know so that I could point out what I need to improve, literally and genuinely. And I'm not a good English speaker, as you can see here. English is not my native language, and I want to learn English as well. So it is actually benefit for me if I could improve myself, to be honest. So thank you so much if you will point out what are the things that I missed, what are the things that I'm not good about, not that good that I say, so that I could actually improve. And what are your thoughts about it? I want to know it. And yeah, I'm actually farming engagement right now, literally, genuinely. Because I will, if you post it in public, I could understand it. I could understand that you might not agree with me, and that's completely fine. And I can respect it. Dude. Anyways, so yeah, you mother father watching this video, dude. Just kidding. Just kidding. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your time here. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for tuning in today's videos. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, don't forget to hit the like button below. Your support means the world to me and helps my channel grow. And if you haven't already, be sure to leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you, and your feedback helps me create even better content, dude. And of course, if you're new here, if you are really new here, consider subscribing to my channel. I have new videos coming up every day that you won't want to miss. Speaking of which, don't go anywhere else yet, and don't go anywhere just yet. By clicking on the video right now in the screen, you will get exclusive access to even more entertainment and interesting videos that you will be interested Plus, it's a perfect way to stay up to date with all the latest happenings on my channel. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.